Hello? Is this thing on? Savage AF, you know what it is, y'all. Ha! It's a Dro Solo edition. You know how it looks when it looks like what it looks like, okay? You know what it is. Savage AF, man. I'm your boy Black Pedro doing the Dro Solo edition. Shangadangry, comedian Shang won't be here today. He's still in one of these states that will probably secede from the union after tomorrow. Arizona or Tucky-zona or Aritucky, however you want to look at it. But yeah, Shang's still in Arizona. He won't be here tomorrow either, so we'll all be here for Armageddon with just me. But that's hide no hair here or there, whether Shang is here or not, or I'm here or not. The show must go on, and sometimes it doesn't, but sometimes it do. And today it do. Dro Solo Edition, Savage AF. Forget your feelings. Facts matter, guys. Ha! You know what it is, man. It's Monday, November 7th, 2022, in the time space continuum. I'm gonna keep it as a quickie one today for y'all, but you know what it is, man. We're here for you live, Monday through Friday, typically at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, typically, but also typically on YouTube and Facebook, unless one of them throws us in jail. um, and Treehead, they might not have internet. They ain't gonna have freedom. Vaginas. There's a whole bunch of things about to be missing from Arizona. But yeah, no, Shang is like traveling from one part of Arizona to another right now. So just not. Look at me just giving away free advertising. Turn that label around. Anyways, cheers, guys. Quite possibly the last day of America, so get it in while you can. Listen, if you ever miss us live, like I said, we're on YouTube and Facebook typically. Swallow broken glass. Okay. That's a joke. Don't you do that. YouTube. Don't you ban me for that. That was a fucking joke. You can prevent swallowing glass by going to youtube.com/c/savageafworld. That is the Savage AF YouTube channel where all the shows are archived unless they got flagged. There's like one missing. But yeah, that's what it is. Well, you know, Treehead Shang is gone. And what up to everybody joining me early? Damani Jones, I see you. No other Miranda, what up, though? Treehead, she said, I hope he's eating Whataburger. Great spot for all you Texans out there. I like what you're doing with it, but yeah, you know, Shang, he's off the meat right now, so I don't think there's not a burger, a Whataburger that he could even eat. So, um, plus I kind of think Texas Whataburger are better, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Got another Whataburger endorsement. And why do they say Whataburger? Like it's what a burger, what a burger, but it's Whataburger. I don't know. QB, I see you. Greetings and tidings unto ye. Salutations, as you say. What are you on a intergalactic convoy? Salutations from Earth. I see y'all though, man. So yeah, if you ever miss us live, catch the shows on the YouTube channel. Also, man, get us on the Book of the Face, the Facebook Meta Peace Place World Spot, whatever they call themselves now. Meta, Facebook, whatever. We're there too. Savage A.F. Do dot dance, baby. It's two dots. Two dot dance. Savage A.F. Just do a search for that on the Facebook, and you will find us. You know what it is. Also, the main way that comedians survive nowadays, you know, other than just randomly pulling our dick out, is The ig, as it's called. I'm in a lot of hurry nowadays, so I don't really have time to say IG or Instagram, so I just call it the ig. At Black Pedro, save a comedian's life and career. At Comedian Shang on the ig, y'all. Get it in. You know what it is. Tell your friends too. Don't be stingy with this shit, okay? This ain't a pack of now and laters. Don't keep them all to yourself. Yeah, man. Savage AF, you know what it is. This Friday and Saturday, the 11th and 12th, Shang, myself, let me see, Noel Leon's gonna be there, Taylor Great, Raymond Montoya, funny guy, Jason Rogers, funny guy, Taylor's funny. I think we all funny, man. So let's just go. But yeah, it's going down in the Dago, San Diego, at the Laugh Factory. The 11th and 12th, that's this Friday and Saturday, 4 shows, 2 shows each night, 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. Come through. The block is hot. Downtown San Diego. It's going to be popping. Just a reminder, this is the club that Shang and I closed out last year on New Year's Eve. And this year began with a man shitting on the door to the condo that we were trying to get into. This is across the street from the club. He was just like vertically shitting on the wall. So looking to avoid those situations, but make new friends anyways. Yeah. So if you're in the San Diego area, SoCal in general, come on out this weekend, y'all. It's gonna be so fun. Well, you know, Queen Bee, I'm gonna start off by addressing your question. It is Monday, November 7th, 2022, in the time space continuum. Savage AF is the show. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter. We're 5 minutes in, bitches, and we're cursing and getting drunk because it's the last day of America. It's the ending of America. Eye across the nation. Ending of America. All right, I might have taken that too far. Sorry, guys. But listen, today's show, it's gonna be me rambling for a little bit. Before we talk about the last days of America, it's a liquidation sale going on. But I do want to address this. Thank you, QB, because I didn't quite know what I was going to talk about today. But QB asked, Pedro, what do you think about Tiffany Cross and Cross Connection getting canceled, get the can right before the election? Tiffany Cross, man, it's a bad chick. My chick, bad. My chick, hood. About 2 years ago, her show debuted during the pandemic. And she wasn't somebody that I was too familiar with, but very easy on the eye. So I had no problem checking it out. I know that her and Jonathan Capehart got their own shows at the same time, due to, in large part, outside of their own hard work and, dedication to their own careers, but with help from Joy Reid, who is, the black lady at MSNBC, straight up and down. And I know Tiffany Cross took over what used to be, like, I think it was called Joy in the AM, but she took over Joy Reid's Saturday morning spot. And, to be honest, was crushing it. I think she came in with a deliberate goal of centering her show on Blackness, people of color, those underserved issues in the mainstream media. Her voice was strong, solid, dedicated to the task of just that, of, putting Black forward in a lot of cases, in a lot of her stories. Representing the culture, having on guests that represent the culture. It was a dream of mine to be a guest on her show. And I did have the chance, the lovely opportunity to serve her once in my restaurant. And I will say that she was a very sweet person outside of the TV. So, felt lucky to have met her. But yeah, man, I was kind of like, it's one of those things where you hear some news and you you got to kind of read it twice, because the first time I read the headline, I was literally like,
motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah, yeah, yeah.
but it was actually more like, motherfucker say no. No, no, no. So yeah, man, Tiffany Cross, for those who don't know her, um, you should kick yourself in the head. She was quite good at her job. And yeah, MSNBC unceremoniously, unexpectedly, and quite frankly, unprofessionally parted ways with Tiffany Cross, decided not to renew her contract for her and her show Cross Connection with Tiffany Cross. And, this will be a voice that will be missed in that sphere, at least. I don't think she's done. I would be astonished if another venue didn't pick her up. I will say that I saw her on is Queen Bee. I don't know if Trevor Noah. Now you bring him up. I don't know if he's being pushed out. I thought he was just leaving and deciding to go, but I hadn't heard anything about him being pushed out. That seemed to be a equitable split, or harmonious separation. Not sure, but I hadn't heard any kind of force out move with Trevor. But with Tiffany, this is definitely a force out. And then everybody is, everybody's questioning the timing of MSNBC's firing of Tiffany Cross, being that it happened 4 or 5 days before this critical midterm election. And her voice is critical within that space. And so the timing is odd, but it also times up for me. And I will say that right before I heard that Tiffany Cross got fired, I saw a clip of her on what I can't remember the name of the show, with Charlemagne the God on Comedy Central. But she was on there, and she said some spicy things. I can't quite quote it off the bat. I do believe she used the term bullshit to describe something that the GOP or crackers were doing or something, and she was right. But a little voice inside of me said, "Ooh, Tiff, that's a little. They're gonna hear you. You talking about freedom, girl? Shut your mouth." And there was just something in that clip with her and Charlemagne where I was like, "Ooh, she might have got a." And then literally the next day, I saw she got fired, and I was like, "It's got to be that Comedy Central shit." I don't know. I haven't heard an official reason, other than what do you call it? Caucasian splaining. So, well, we're just going in a different direction. Nigga, the wrong one. Freedom is that way, and y'all motherfuckers going this way. Miss No Slick Name, thank you for being here. You're late. 10 jumping jacks starting now. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So yeah, I don't think Trevor Noah was being forced out, but and he'd been on that job for a while, so maybe it's just time to move on. Nothing wrong with that. But this is definitely a box out move for Miss Tiffany Cross. I know when I saw her post about it in her official statement, I just wrote in the comments like MSNBC does not. I had to at MSNBC. I was like, MSNBC does not deserve you, girlfriend. Queen Bee says, I think it was that because she used to say MSNBC had her back and gave her the platform to speak about issues impacting the Black community. I don't, again, it's a mystery to us. We can speculate as much as we want to. I do like Joy Reid's sort of mini clapback because they're, another great thing that Tiffany Cross did was she used to clap at, you know, the Laura Ingrams and, these sea heathens, these ocean spray mer donkeys on Fox News who would try and talk shit to her specifically. Like they would try and call her out and she would get right back at them, clap talk style. So appreciated that. And Joy Reid did a clap back on her behalf to all the trolls who were celebrating her, the end of her tenure at MSNBC. That Joy Reid said that all of her sisters, all of Tiffany's sisters in that media space have her back. So I'm looking for that community to pull together around her. You had your Angela Rise speaking out, your Joy Reid. I know that Tiff is a friend with friends with Carrie Champion and Jamel Hill and women like that who all operate in this media space from sports to politics, and in every other direction. So, yeah, really looking forward to her pulling out. I didn't know Joy Reid was a Delta. Okay. There you go. So, thank you for asking, Queen Bee. I did want to get that off my chest and just, shout outs to Tiffany Cross. You are still the superstar. MSNBC does not deserve your voice. Girl, take it to HBO. You could cuss and say cracker and all these things, girl. Showtime, go to one of them. Let these networks hold you back. Come on over to YouTube and get banned with us. We good for every other week, getting a little flag on the play. So come on through. Oh, Joy just crossed last year. Oh, Queen Bee. That sounds like a little slight, a little paper slight, but whatever. You know what it is, man. Savage AF, man. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter. This is a Dro solo edition. My man Shanga Dangs is stuck in Arizona, and I don't think he has his passport. So he's having some immigration issues with that foreign ass country. But he'll be back on Wednesday, according to his immigration lawyer. So just got to get across that Arizona border. Queen Bee says they screwed Tamron Hall over like that too. Also, y'all remember MHP Melissa Harris Perry? She had some funkiness go down with her too, and I think that was MSNBC. But either way, there aren't a lot. And you know what's funny is we look at it today, our generation, and anybody younger than me. I'm Gen X, right? We look at TV today and we're still like, where are all the black faces? Where is us? Where is we on TV? But my mother, who was born in 1352, right? She looks at, when she watches MSNBC and CNN, she sees a lot of diversity. And there are a lot of women of color, white women, and there are, relative to, especially when my mom grew up, when it was Walter Cronkite, Dan Rather, and Jim, you know what I mean? Whatever. So there are, well, relative to the history of that industry, the media space industry, there's a lot of diversity right now. But there's still a long way to go. And the firing of Tiffany Cross obviously does not help that cause, especially with the strong of a voice and perspective as she had. So that's a loss for MSNBC. And we all still going to be checking for your tips, so come through. I'll buy you a glass of wine. Savage AF, man, y'all know what it is. Fuck your feelings, facts matter. Let's just get to it. Today's main topic. I'm going to leave y'all with this today, but it's Tuesday. Come on down to America. We're having a liquidation sale. We're slashing prices, and all democracy must go now. That's right. We're getting rid of common sense, vaginas, women, free women, that is, uh, Negroes, okay? Anybody who looks like Negroes. What are you? Brown? It doesn't matter. Indian, Mexican? Get in the fucking truck, right? That's the sale that's going down tomorrow. We ain't the only ones. We've been talking about it. Everybody's like, is America going to end? What's going to happen? They're watching the poll watchers. They're dressed in military garb and they have weapons. They're intimidating people at the polls. What's going to happen? AJ Fit, I need you to focus. This nigga's like Taco Tuesday. I'm going to get some tacos and just relax. You know what? At the end of the world, that might not be a bad idea, AJ Fit. Nigga, just grab a taco or two and sit back and watch the ship burn. You know what I'm saying? But make sure on your way to tacos, you vote first. Okay, Bronda, you make sure you tell them. If you haven't done it already, if you haven't mailed in or dropped off, make sure you get to the polls tomorrow, guys. If anything else, just to see the fights. You know, that's why I'm going. I'm trying to get that front row. Watch some heads get cracked. But no, Bronda, you're completely right. So make sure that's priority number one before we get into speculations about the end of the world, or at least America as we know it. Let's talk about participating first, right? Not just spectating, but get out there, guys. Please, please, please. Now listen, don't get Miss No Slick. Miss No, she said, I just bought my taco meat, AJ Fit. See, now don't start swapping recipes and cilantro tips and things like that. All right, let's stay focused. Stay focused, okay? Y'all know AJ Fit ain't got no chill about celebrity deaths, so don't even bring that shit up to him. AJ just gonna be like, put the pipe down, son. You're killing yourself. Do it expeditiously. AJ will take a crackhead up to the roof and just dangle their ass. He'd be like, you put the pipe down, or I'm gonna drop the pipe, or I drop you. You know what it is, man. All right, man. Team Taco for tomorrow. Y'all get it in. Save me some. Love me some tacos. But that being said, participate before you get them tacos going. Get to the polls. Get your vote on, everybody. All right, let's get it done. Then, after we vote and the GOP and the Cracker Oryx all come down from the hills and up from the bubbling ooze from which they were birthed, and do all their little circus monkey act tricks to just take the election, man. Just to between the gerrymanderings and the intimidations and all these other things, the redistrictings and all of that, it's not looking good for Democrats. They say our one savior is turnout, is people getting out there. And listen, in places like Detroit, and in Georgia and the Atlanta area, like there's a lot of historic numbers in terms of early voting. A lot of people are out there. A lot of those numbers are going to be Democratic. We know that those numbers are going to spike up for Republicans tomorrow because a lot of them vote in person. And another thing to keep in mind is that, election day doesn't mean what it used to when we were kids. Now we get into these week-long counts, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong or illegal about it. But, I think we're used to getting results the day of in most previous elections, but our last one taught us that we might have to wait a while. T, welcome to it. So, we're not even going to hear a lot of definitive results tomorrow, which will be part of the word play and the game plan for the GOP is to, as soon as they have the lead, they're like, all right, we done counting, right? Burn those ballots. Forget those. Where'd these come from? Philadelphia, where's that? So obviously I speak hyperbolically when I'm like, tomorrow's the last day of America, okay? It's not true. It's the last week, though. By next week, we should know whether, we live under a Nazi America or just a a regular racist America. Not great choices, but that's what we got. Just be thankful for what you got. Diamond in the back. Now listen. Now here's where we stop. Here's the part of the show where we stop listening to Queen Bee. Okay. Her edible has kicked in. Okay. She forgot she took it. But she said votes don't matter. They are appointed, not elected by voters. If votes didn't matter, the GOP wouldn't be doing all of this shit to stop you from doing it. Your votes do matter. Even when they don't. Let me explain. If you go out and vote and you feel like something went wrong, you feel like something fishy happened or whatever, you've got space to complain because you participated and now you feel cheated. Okay. Unlike the GOP and Trump supporters, we're just going to ask for a little evidence, right? Just prove it. But if you didn't participate, you really don't have a space. You can't complain about getting cheated out of a game you didn't play, right? Unless you're a Lions fan like me, right? But in this political game, in this vote game, in this suffrage league, your vote does count. The act of participating counts. It allows you to celebrate, challenge, push for whatever else afterwards, right? Because you participated in the initial part. But if there's a revolution and you didn't even vote, man, you gotta be on second team or something, man. We can't let you lead the revolution and you ain't even do the first part. Okay. So please, Queen Bee, put the pipe down. I'd hate to see AJ Fit dangle you over a rooftop now. But your votes do count. So yeah, let's keep that in mind. And Queen Bee says she already voted, so I guess you can participate and be cynical, but don't. We got to be careful about putting that message out, especially in our community, in the Black community, and the people of color community, about saying our votes don't count. Like that's what they want. They want our votes to not count, right? So you have to get out and count it. You have to put it out there, okay? AJ Fit, put her down. I think she's okay. I think she put them. So let Queen Bee down slow, not off the edge. Put her back on the roof and go back to your tacos. Let me see. What else is going on out there? So yeah, man. Make sure you guys, you got to get out and vote. But we are in a dangerous place. We are in a very, very dangerous place in our country. A lot of election deniers. I was talking to Shang earlier, and I could hear the frustration in his voice. He was like, "There's nothing but shit news out there. The bitch in Arizona gonna win. All the election deniers gonna win. What is we gonna do?" I couldn't really calm the nigga down. I'm like, I know. That was like the best advice I could give. Like, I know, right? I don't know what the fuck's about to happen, bro. Whew. What I do know is I'm ready. I'm ready for you, America. We saw you on January 6th. We know what your plan is. We know how you want to do it. We know why. And guess what, goddammit? I wore my t-shirt today just to let them know. Just to let these some bitches know. You want to play around with this democracy? This democracy. You keep doing it. So let's go. But, I think all the things I've talked about collectively on this show over the past couple of years are leading up to moments like this where it's like, hey, man, none of this shit was ever guaranteed. Shit could go sideways, Man, the Soviet Union fell. Germany took a hit for a minute, right? Like French empires, Spanish empire, all these things fell, bro. They came back down to earth. Like, no, you can't do it like that, motherfucker. Okay. Y'all can't have all the money and starve the people out. No. So, that being said, America is no exception. And we're the youngest of all of those, right? We the little brother that outgrew our older siblings. But mature we are not as a country, especially relative to other nations, other empires in past history. So we are no exception in that sense and are definitely susceptible, obviously, to collapse and failure. Oh, tree. As I say the word collapse, Treehead pops up and says, a collapse is inevitable. Now, see, I wasn't trying to totally make y'all shit y'all pants. I was just trying to give you some bubble guts, the little butterflies. But Treehead is passing out diapers. Shit yourself. America's over. This we don't, I don't know about inevitability, but it damn sure ain't looking good. Treehead. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. So then what does happen? I know I've speculated the division of this country in several ways, like the western states of America could be like, Washington, Oregon, California, Nevada, and Arizona. You have to make up your goddamn mind about what you really want to be. Big Miguel Rojas. What's up, bro? Man, love you right back. Make sure you guys follow Miguel Rojas, man. Very funny comedian. Let me know when you're up in town, man. I gotta come see you, bro. But yeah, so I'm already pledging my allegiance and my citizenship as a citizen of the Western states of America. I don't know why I'm doing a Boy Scout salute or whatever, but I'm pledging my citizenship to the Western states of America. I figure we'll probably have some kind of middle America thing, an East Coast junction. Just call it the newer York. Maybe we could just call that, or the newest York you've ever seen, and then the last country will just be the South. All one word with two F's. DASOUFF. The South. The People's Republic of the South. So pick your sides, guys. I don't know where you want to live. If you're somewhere in the middle, you get to a coast, my nigga, or Canada. That's what it is. Get to a coast or Canada. The rest of this shit is over. Treehead says inevitable. I've tried to suppress the total cynic, pessimist in me, but I can't say you're wrong, girl. What AJ Fitz said, he said, my cousin showed me while he was posted up, geared up with others, all have guns, no mags. Make that make sense. Yeah, guys, make sure you have all the tools too. Okay? Don't buy food and have no way to cook it. Guns without magazines and bullets are extremely expensive paperweights. That's the adage. That's how it goes. You can use it as a hammer in some situations, but other than that, just buy a hammer. They're less expensive. Treehead said her house in Belize is still standing after Hurricane Lisa. Ooh, blessings to that. It might be a sign. Oh yeah, I guess if you don't have to just get to a coast or Canada, but you get your whole migration on. Get to that motherland or your mother's land or some motherfucking land besides this. Oh, let me see. I missed the first above it. Oh, here we go. Okay, AJ, let me see. Let me complete this thought. They have soldiers on East Coast with guns and no mags because North Korea said they're sending a submarine. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. Now that make it make sense. Now it makes sense. Well, not that North Korea would send one submarine. Just one. North Korea. You might want to study the history of a country called Japan, who attacked one base in Hawaii and then flew back to Japan like, ha! And got their ass mopped later on. So, I don't know why they would send one submarine over here. I mean, what the fuck is it going to do? Pull up in the Hudson River? Man, come on, guys. You saw The Hunt for Red October. That shit don't happen. Yeah, no, I see you, AJ Fit. Okay, I see what happened. Yeah, one fucking one Korean submarine. And what were they gonna do? Gun butt it till it sinks? Just get submerged, motherfucker, submerged. Like that's just that don't make no sense. I can't make that make sense. Which was a great segment on Tiffany Cross's Cross Connection, by the way. Fuck you, MSNBC. I'm watching CNN for a week straight. Fuck all y'all. With that being said, yeah, if you are armed, then do it fully. Okay. Don't just buy guns. And you know what's funny? Matter of fact, buy the bullets in the magazines first. Because the first gun I bought, Gertrude, my 9, I think I told y'all that when I got the clearance and the gun came back and I could go pick it up, I was like, all right, man, now I need some ammunition. And the dude was like, oh, we're out of 9mm. And I was like, well, what should I do? And he was like, stay out of trouble. I was like, God damn. Well, God damn. So, yeah, it might sound silly, but get the bullets first while you wait for the gun. Don't do it the other way around. Because you could throw bullets at a motherfucker. I mean, not fast enough to kill, but it'll sting. You just take a handful of bullets. Niggas, niggas a duck. That'll give you time to run away. But, you don't want to throw the gun. All right. AJ Fitz said, government will send you on a death mission. Guns versus missiles. Yeah, that's the other thing. I mean, your gun ain't going to do nothing against no submarine or a drone anyway. So, it's really for these streets. You know what I'm saying? For these wall climbers. I think we know who I'm talking about. But yeah, guys, I don't know what your plans are tonight. I'm going to go to work. Make a little last bit of this currency. Okay. Before it goes completely defunct. And we no longer have the central bank. California just going to be living off weed money. It's all good. But yeah, I don't know what your plans are. I was trying to think of some of my, most favorite moments in American history. You think about the Emancipation Proclamation. Thanks, guys. Needed that. Don't know why you had to say that out loud, but yeah, that was good. Civil Rights Movement, that was fun. Yeah, remember that? Oh, 89 and 90, the Pistons won back-to-back championships. I certainly enjoyed that time. 89, University of Michigan also won a national championship. It was a good year, 89 was. Started to grow a mustache that year. You see where your boy ended up. What else? 2004 was great. 97 was great. Michigan won a national title. 2004, the Pistons won again. Some point in the 90s, the Lions won one playoff game against Dallas. Shout out Barry Sanders. I see you, bro. I'm just going over some of my, favorite moments in American history. The election of Barack Obama, probably number one. Just something I didn't think I would see in my lifetime. And then, January 6th is also a fantastic moment in American history because it really showed us. It really, really showed us what this country still is, that it never changed. And Queen Bee agrees. 97 was a great year. Also, the year I crossed Kappa Alpha Psi, fall 97. That's for 7 weeks, 2 days, 22 hours and 57 minutes. What's up? Keeper of time, right? Good old time. 99 was a good year. Got that cracking. Graduated college. Became a man, started living on my own. That's mostly worked out. Still on my own. And you know, I've enjoyed, you know, the different levels of my comedy career and the progress through that for the most part. Um, so you know, there's been some good times. Okay, listen, AJ, you getting sidetracked, brother. I need you to stay focused. Team Savage over here, Team Taco. He's like favorite moment in the Lions Cubs. First of all, Cubs are bears. Okay, they be kittens. If you really gonna properly diss my team, they are the kittens, kitty cats. Yeah, they have one moment, one fucking playoff victory. That's what I've been trying to say. That's why I don't watch they ass now. Damn. Speaking of kittens, man, I don't know if y'all saw my last. I don't know if y'all saw my last Instagram post, but oh, this little baby right here, my sweet, sweet, sweetheart, man. When I tell you I love this little kitty kits, I mean I loved her. Right here, I'm just gonna do a little ghetto screenshot. That was Bandera, my roommate, one of my roommate's cats. She had to be put down this weekend while I was out of town, no less. I didn't even say a proper goodbye. She was so pretty, so cute. She gone, man. She gone. When I left on Friday, she was here. Kissed her goodbye. Got back today. She gone. So, this is my lion right here. Go Lions. Wow. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Miguel. Again, she wasn't my cat, but, you know, we lived together. She's my little cat. Okay, baby lions or cubs. Whatever, National Geographic ass nigga. Oh, Jacques Cousteau ass nigga. You see how I'm mourning. Why you bringing up old shit? Besides, University of Michigan basketball starts today, so. But this one is for you, Bandera. We love you, baby. And you know what? One more for America, because I didn't totally love you, but you did your best. But that shit's over. So yeah. That's about all the cheer I have for you guys today. You know, Savage AF, Savage as Fuck is a feel good show. We for the kids. This was a Dro solo edition for y'all. Black Pedro is my name. Make sure if you're not doing it already that you're following me on the Instagrammers, the IG at Black Pedro. I'm gonna do a Dro solo for y'all tomorrow too, because I'm a thug like that. I'm a no limit soldier. Thought I told you. My spirit animal is the lone wolf. Oh, oh! Howl at the moon, baby. It's supposed to be a blood moon this week too, so I might change into a werewolf or something. So back the fuck up. Run. But either way, man, if I don't transition into a werewolf, all right, Black Steve Irwin. Just watch out for them stingrays, okay? Treehead, you go ahead and adopt that kitten. She needs you. Oh, Serious Jess, I have to look at the Gretch did it thing, man. I'm sorry, I didn't get to look at that. So I'm gonna hit you. Tune in tomorrow, and we're gonna talk about it. Okay, for sure, for sure. That's a reference to my home state, Michigan, and the current governor who's fighting for her life as well, literally, just trying to dodge kidnappers as well as survive politically. So we'll get into that tomorrow and much more, including the rest of the week. So stick with this, guys. Savage AF, you know what we do, man. I'll be back. The we is me. I'm the we today and tomorrow. It's just me, we me. But we will be back tomorrow, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. In the meantime, guys, you know how it goes. Okay, it's like G.I. Joe. Knowing is half the battle. Okay, we're gonna end every episode. Stay back if you are. Okay. Don't be black if you're not. Okay, it's just not. Why would you want to do that, dog? It's hard. It's real hard. Rachel Dolezal. And keep your finger out your fucking nose.